We have a very strong commitment to not making the Eibishter sound human, which is correct, because he's not.
We're limiting him to our understanding.
Exactly. Exactly. However, we are trying so hard to make the Eibishter not sound human that we're actually making him sound less than human. And that's not kosher. So, for example, a human being is sensitive to suffering. If we were to say, yeah, a human being is sensitive to suffering, but the Eibishter is not. He's not human. So when I hear that somebody is suffering, it bothers me. But when the Eibishter hears somebody suffering, it doesn't bother him, because he's not human.
No, but he created that suffering for a reason, a cleanse, a tikkun, a purpose.
So it doesn't bother him.
It's for the greater good.
If a human being is good enough and sensitive enough to feel another person's pain, the Eibishter is less than that?
Or he puts it aside.
He goes on, but he doesn't feel the pain?
Of course.
So he's less of a mensch than me? So somehow we've gone way overboard. Of course you don't give the Eibishter human limitations, but you deny him human talent? We're smarter than him?
Deny him what?
Huh?
What did you say? Deny him what?
Human talent.
Human talent.
Virtue.
There's much more than human talent when you consider what she can do to you.
So imagine, if you are a little piece of God, you're a chelik elika, and you have enough sensitivity to cry over another person's pain, and you're just a little piece of him, imagine how he cries over it. He's not less of a mensch, he's more. So, I forgot what I did yesterday. I'm not going to say the Eibishter forgot, because I shouldn't forget either. So the weakness, my failings, I don't attribute to the Eibishter. But my talents, whatever I have, he has infinitely. So why is it that we don't want to make the Eibishter sound human? But we insist that the Eibishter knows everything. Why does he know? He doesn't know. He's not human. Oh, come on. He's got to know, right? He's got to know more than us. So why doesn't he have to be more sensitive than us? He's more than us, not less. So yes, be careful not to give him human weaknesses, but don't turn him into a subhuman, into less than a mensch. He's certainly not. A human being needs another human being, not out of weakness, out of nobility. Everything for me, that doesn't feel right. Where do we get this from? We get it from the Eibishter. He existed infinitely, eternally, perfectly, kol yochol, bli gvul, ein sof, and he creates a world. What does that tell you?
He had desire.
For something other than himself. That's where we get it from.
Well, what's a God without a nation?
What's a mensch without another mensch? A behemoth. A guy who says, I don't need anybody, has stopped being a mensch. So it is a menschliche thing. It is a virtue that the human being recognizes the need for another human being. The Eibishter doesn't have that virtue.
You could go even a little further and say, to Salomon kid, man was created in the image of God.
Exactly. So where did I get this talent from?
God.
From him.